The booth, Paul.
Cool as a cucumber, the 5-star Skywalker champion, Diego Hill, marches to the ring, taking on Chris Slade. This was supposed to be in the Skywalker tournament. Chris Slade, unable to make it for personal reasons, very easily could have been the final in that Skywalker. We're on like Donkey Kong here as Slade gets him from behind. Bell has rung, dropped down by Slade. Up and over goes Diego, has not even got his warm-up jacket on yet. Big shoulder tackle by Dive Bomb Diego Hill. Gonna send Slade for the ride. Up and over he goes.
And already we're off to an amazing start here. My brain can't even keep up with what's happening in the ring, Paul.
Slade a cartwheel on over. Up in that second rope, head scissor, take over Diego, right back on his feet. Again, these two mirroring each other's moves. Standing position, and we're back to square one. You knew this was going to be fast, Johnny. Just how fast is the question.
Chris Slade's hair already standing on the side of its head.
Diego hasn't even got his warm-up jacket off, and it's off now.
Buddy, I think that was the warm-up.
It might have been. First title defense, always the toughest, and Diego Hill, Chris Slade, one-on-one here on a Saturday night in central Pennsylvania. Bobo alongside Johnny St. Clair, and Diego extending the hand.
And of course, these two are friendly rivals, very similar in style.
And there we go, and a big slap by Diego Hill. Slade misses wildly. Hill again, lefts and rights into the side headlock. Slade gonna fire him off for the ride. Head scissor takeover again, and Slade tried to land on his feet there. Hill did. Oh, martial arts style kick now, foot sweep by Diego Hill, and a big stomp right in the middle of the shoulder blades there. As Diego looks for affirmation from the crowd and gets it here. Nearly 200 people strong here at the Pajama Factory in Williamsport. Biggest crowd of the year for 5-star wrestling.
Yeah, like you said, Paul, tonight is a packed house. They're here to see a great card, here to see Enzo. And we are absolutely getting that. This match is insane so far. As always, I'm fixated on just how lightning fast both of these men are.
And absolutely to see Diego Hill and Slade, they circled that one on the card. Slade has him up and off the hardest part of the ring, that apron right to the small of the back, and Hill wincing in pain now, laying down on the hardwood floor as Slade begins to walk right on top of him here. Referee Charlotte starting to count. Now throws in Hill. You know, Johnny, a match like this, the first one that makes that cardinal mistake will be left looking at the lights.
Right, you know, these guys are very evenly matched in terms of style, power, build even. So this is really going to be a war of attrition, if you will. Just, you know, constant exchanges and really testing each other's limits.
Slade, big European uppercut in the corner. As you can see, the wind just go right out of Hill.
And like you said, Paul, the strategy here is to get your opponent to slip up.
How about that for innovative offense by Diego Hill? Slings him into the middle rope, into the turnbuckle. Again, swinging right in the side of the head. Diego going up top off that rope. Springboard into the elbow. Floats over, north-south cover, back press. And a kick out here at 2 by Chris Slade.
Thank you.
Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." And Johnny, I have to agree with him here.
That's right, Paul. I'm just, you know, focused on the match. I'm almost drawn into it just as much as they are.
Hill.
This truly is awesome.
Big scoop up slam now into the corner. Looking to go up top again.
Oh, the impact of that moonsault there.
Absolutely again, and he goes up again.
Can we see a third?
And we're gonna see one more. He might be setting him up for that infrared. He does that at a turnbuckle there. but it's a little early in the match for that, but Hill going up top again. Slade, the veteran that he is, just rolled out of the ring, tries to clear the cobwebs. Hill, springboard up and over the top rope. You know, with a guy like Diego Hill or vice versa, even with Chris Slade, to even get a couple seconds to breathe, you know, to roll out of the ring might be a great idea. Hill going up top.
And Diego Hill definitely more interactive with the crowd than Slade here. Slade seems very focused on the match. Diego, oh my God.
Man, landed back press, single leg hook. Oh man, he kicked out at 2 3/4 as Hill got all of that from the top rope.
As I was saying, Diego Hill definitely more cocky, definitely more confident in his ability in this match. Slade, 100% focused. You can tell that he is locked in.
Right, but Hill's getting the best of him right now. Now Slade trying to pull himself to the vertical base into the schoolboy roll-up. Kick out at 2. Slade just got that right in the middle of the stomach there, and kind of a Pele kick by Diego Hill. Hill again now propping himself up on that middle rope. Here comes Slade. High up there. Spanish fly off the top rope. Back press by Slade.
Oh, you know it wasn't going to end that early, Paul. Diego Hill, if anything else, we've learned that he has at least 3 tanks of gas instead of just 1.
I wish we could get a replay on that as Slade just walked the tight wire into the standing Spanish fly from the top rope. Both men laid out in the middle of the ring. Charlotte begins the count.
Fight forever chants echoing throughout the Pajama Factory, and I don't think they're talking about the video game.
Well, that's reduced for $10 right now. Diego Hill and Chris Slade trying to get to the vertical base. Who's going to have that advantage? Both men are right about the same. Slade first to his feet, hanging on that top rope. Hill obviously staggered.
Right, we're starting to see the first signs of wear and tear in this match. On both men slugging it out.
Slade's right hand having little effect there. Hill's made him back up a step, and both men really trying to rev back and get behind those punches as they are in the middle of this 18 by 18 ring, just slugging it out.
You know, and it's a hot summer night here in the Pajama Factory. We got no air conditioning. These can't be ideal conditions to have a match in.
No, you said earlier it's a war of attrition there, and spinning back fist.
Wow.
Elbow cut Slade right in the side of the mouth. Now to the standing switch goes Slade. Pele kick of his own has Hill into the corner. Slade again with the sling blade. Hill just popped right up.
Diego Hill taking massive damage from that move there as he pops up, pops down, all over the place.
Well, you know what? His instinct says get to that vertical base, but your body in equilibrium says different.
That's right. I think Diego...
Man, knee right to the jaw.
I think Diego Hill's brain is working faster than his body here, if that's even possible.
Well, he's feeling it right now. Slade slams on the brakes. Fall away slam by Slade, but it took a lot out of both men here.
Diego Hill struggling. You know, you can tell that he's fighting his natural limitations here as he struggles to get back up on his feet.
Well, you never can measure the heart of a champion. Diego Hill, they say it, your first defense is the toughest, as I said earlier. And Hill just sucking it in from down deep below, trying to bring out the best in him, but Slade still won't give up, and he's still getting to that vertical base, Johnny. Oh, man! Both men, a little miscommunication there as Hill came in head first, and Slade caught him right on the top of the cranium. What a kick.
And like you said, Paul, those fatal mistakes that might decide the outcome of the match, that could have been one.
There's a cutter by Slade, but Hill again just rolls right through it.
These two men are going 50-50. It seems like for every successful exchange.
Just turned him inside out of the backslide. 1, 2, he got him. Here's your winner and still Skywalker champion, Diego Hill.
Wow, and that was a quick and dirty title defense right there. I don't think either of us expected it for that to end that soon.
No, but you know what, Johnny? We knew it would end quick like that if it was going to happen. Slade, shoulders down on the mat. That lightning quick. We said whoever made the first mistake, it was Chris Slade.
You know what? That's fair. We're both used to 15-minute epics, these feats of stamina for both of these men. But I guess when you put them in the ring together, it's a no-brainer that it would have been a quick match.
Yeah, I mean, Diego Hill, Chris Slade, nothing to be ashamed of. Both men gave it their all here. Like you said, much shorter than we usually see. Diego Hill extending the hand and live the fight another day, young man. And hopefully we see a rematch here, maybe in July, Johnny. I'm game for it. How about you?
Absolutely, Paul. I mean, I would love to see this becoming a recurring rivalry here at 5-Star Wrestling.
All right, we got the ladies coming up next. Steve Julius Kuiper's in for me. I'll be back.